Well, good evening, everyone. This is your man, Mr. Fulton, and we're gonna have an incredible show tonight. Um, I am gonna interview the legend, the single, the musician of the guest star is none other than um, Emotion. He is like a general creator. Um, he does like singing R&B um, music and that kind of thing. So I think, oh, looks like he's here already. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce Legend Emotion.
Hey there,
What's
hey
going
there.
on, man?
Hey, not a whole lot. Can you hear me okay?
Good. How are you doing?
Man, I am
Yes, I
hanging
can.
in. I am doing well, doing well. How about you?
Oh, good. I'm doing just fine.
All right, awesome, awesome. Also, I'll tell you what, I'm going to adjust this camera just a little bit. Hang on 1 second.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, yeah. So now my mic is not quite in the way like it was.
That's okay.
All right, all right.
I think we should get started. So how long have you had your YouTube channel for?
Well, believe it or not, I actually started in 2012. I started out with just some instrumental music and things like that. Because I'm a jazz, trained jazz musician. I'm actually a trumpet player. So all the stuff that I was putting out in 2012 was basically jazz instrumentals and things like that. They did okay. They did okay. So I did that for about a year, and then I just kind of just kind of faded away, because my channel wasn't doing anything like I would want it to have been doing, and I guess, because I was a little naive and really didn't do my homework back then, so here I am now, I actually started, my New Year's resolution was to get this thing up and running this year, so I got back in it, mid-January. I started pushing it really hard around March, putting more performances on there, start doing live performances and things like that. And then I was finally monetized in June.
Okay. And I also have autism. Sorry about that. So, um, anyways, so why did you start? Um, sorry. Why did you decided to start a YouTube channel?
Well, I had a lot of friends and things like that were doing it. Um, and I really wasn't interested in doing it at the time. Just we're talking about 2012. So I was in stuff like SoundCloud. So I was just doing music and posting it to SoundCloud. Where people go on there and listen to it and things like that. In one music, stuff like that. So I actually was singing on a track, and a friend that I went to college with said, he goes, "Man, you need to post that." Of course, you know, I'm just real critical about music and the way it sounds. So I didn't think that I sounded well enough to be singing it, especially posting it somewhere. But he pushed me and pushed me and pushed me, and I finally did it, and I was pleasantly pleased with the response that I got from it. So there you go. So I started writing more stuff, versus just the instrumentals. And here I am today, So I'm still very critical about the way it sounds and things like that. But my nerves have gotten a lot better to where I can get to a point to where I'll release something.
Okay. So what kind of videos do you do for your entire YouTube channel?
Well, I do all kind of videos. I do, I've got stuff from jazz to funk, to R&B, the love songs and things like that, So when I'm doing a video, I kind of like frame it, in my mind as far as what I wanted to do and what I wanted to say, you know. And I put a lot of time into those video creations. Other than, when I live stream, that's one thing, but when you write something and then you want to present it, I really do my homework on that, before I release a video, because I do 100% of that video production as well.
Okay. So, how did you come up with your YouTube channel name?
Okay, well, that name, remember I said, 2012, it was a totally different name. It was actually my name. And then when I came back January this year, I decided that, that I need to do something, that's going to draw a little more attention, that I can market a little better than just me, just my name, So we're just sitting around with a group of friends, and we was going back and forth. And I said, what's a good name? What's a good name? And somebody said emotion, so I asked them why emotion. They said, because all your songs, they're just talking about how you feel and, your different emotions, and I didn't like it at first, but then it's, it kind of grew on me. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna throw it out there, so I went on, all my platforms and I changed my name, my Facebook, IG, all that stuff is emotion, but I didn't realize how popular that name was. So, it's a funny story because, I changed my name, then I went to YouTube trying to find it. I couldn't find it, so I was a little frustrated with that. So that's why I put the hashtags on there now, New Soul. Some people say New Soul R&B, but if you just put emotion New Soul, it'll come up.
Right. What is your favorite part of having your YouTube channel?
I am a performer at heart. So the thing that I really enjoy is when I'm going live. However, I can't see, the people that are in the chat and things like that because, I have a screen it's probably about 6 or 7 feet that way. I have a monitor that's to my right, so I very seldom get to turn, but every once in a while I'll take a look to the right, if you ever see me performing, and I just want to make sure that at least there's somebody in there, so it makes me feel really good when I turn to the right and the chat window is full and people are, talking back and forth, even if they're not talking about me, as long as they're there, it just makes me feel good. And when I go back and I can look at it and I can review the chat, it's an awesome feeling to know that, that somebody, cares enough to come and check you out.
Okay.
Hey, can I give a big shout out to, was that Charlene Hill in the chat? I see her up there.
Yes, so.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. So where are you from, Emotion?
Well, I'm originally from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Lived in Tennessee for about 20 years. Went to Atlanta, Georgia, for a few years, and now I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. So my job moves me, every once in a while, I'll bid on something new, a different position. So now, I think I'll be in Jacksonville for a little while. Hey, Jeremy.
Hello, Jeremy. Anyways, what's your favorite music? I know you're a performer and you do a lot of singing.
Well, I love ballads. So ballads is my thing. Ballads is my go-to. Anytime I sit down and start writing, it's usually a ballad. In order for me to write something up tempo, I have to go into the studio with that in mind and that mindset saying that, okay, this is going to be an upbeat tempo today. If not, it'll be something nice and smooth because that's kind of like my go-to.
Okay. So, do you have a family, Emotion, or?
Do I have a family?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not married, but I do have 2 grown boys. One's 26. He's a manager of a convenience store in Nashville, Tennessee. And my youngest son is 21. Just got promoted. He's in the Army. Not far from here. He's only about 4 hours away. So hopefully I'll get to see him pretty often. He's out of basic now, so he's doing this AIT, which is this advanced individual training. So I'm very proud of both of those guys. They never were any trouble growing up. So I can say that I'm blessed. On that aspect of it. And they're both are doing well, and I'm just proud of them.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What is your favorite movie? Any kind of movie you prefer?
My favorite movie, man. Let me think. I don't get to the movies as much as I used to. But I can tell you one movie that I've watched probably 10 or 12 times is The Green Mile. And I just really enjoy that movie.
So what is your favorite holiday?
I'd have to say Christmas, because I'm one of those guys who like to put up a lot of lights, like to make the house look good. When you flip the switch, I'm one of those guys that when I flip the switch, the lights dim in the neighborhood, because I got so much stuff out there in the yard, So I just really enjoy decorating around Christmas time. That's inside and outside.
That's good. So how long have you been monetized? I know you've been monetized before, but
okay. Well, like I said, I started in January pushing hard, and I got monetized in June of this year. So January, I had 340 subscribers. Then I started going to these chats, things like Tuber Chat, and I picked up a lot of family there, a lot of good guys there, a lot of good supporting people there. Then I had to venture out, and like I said, the thing that helped me is when I started doing live performances, and I started doing, I did one reaction video on another musician, and I felt that it was the right move to make because he was also a musician. He's a lot better than I am. This guy has over 4 million subscribers. So I rolled the dice, did that. He even responded to it. Told me how great of a job I did. And I probably got 600 subscribers off that video, more than 8,000 views. In probably 4 days. So. Sometimes it's just, it's kind of like being in the right place at the right time, but I was real hesitant to do that because one, I didn't want to get a strike against me, because I was redoing somebody else's music because it was something that he performed. And two, I wasn't 100% sure that was going to fit my channel, but it all worked out very well for me.
Nice. So do you like cake or pie, chocolate or vanilla?
I'd say vanilla.
Ooh, another vanilla person.
Yeah, I love vanilla. Chocolate's okay. But I don't know. I guess vanilla may taste sweeter or something. I can do either or, but if I had a preference, it'd be vanilla.
I like that as well. Have you interviewed anyone in your entire life?
Have I interviewed anyone else?
Yep.
Now, when you say interview, you talking about, as far as like YouTube interviews?
Yeah, just like that.
No YouTube interviews. I've been interviewed a couple of times, but I haven't interviewed anyone.
Oh, okay. Who has been your favorite interview?
I guess this was House of Entertainment. I guess was my best one. I can't judge this one, so don't take this personal, Mr. Fulton. Because we're just getting started. But that was a pretty good interview. Probably lasted about, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. And those guys, they're kind of crazy, and we just had a good time.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, what is one thing you have learned from others?
Well, I've learned a lot, and I guess if you're just talking in general, one thing I've learned, you got to respect each other. We may not like each other, for could be thousands of reasons, but the bottom line, we need to respect each other. We need to get along. We need to push each other. We need to motivate each other. But the biggest thing, you've got to respect one another in order to make the world go around. And that's kind of like my happy place. There's some people that I don't particularly like, but I'm never disrespectful. As long as they're respectful for towards me, I'm gonna give them that same respect back.
Okay. So what is your favorite season?
Oh, I used to say summertime, you know, uh,
Ah,
and I moved here to Florida, and it is so hot. I didn't realize. I mean, this is a different. I was in Atlanta. Atlanta got pretty hot, but this is a different kind of heat. I've only been here for about 3 weeks now. So I'm still adjusting to it. You know, so I'm going to have to say maybe fall at this point. Because it gets so hot to where you don't even want to go outside. And it can be miserable hot sometimes. And the humidity is so high here too. Because it rains at least once a day. And then the sun comes out and it just got off. I mean, it is hot.
hmm. Yeah, I just like the summer as well. So, any advice for someone starting a YouTube channel?
Well, I tell you, the biggest advice I can get is that if you're going to do it and you want to be successful at it, you need to be dedicated, motivated, serious, and it needs to be something that you enjoy doing. Because when I first, the first time around, I just, like I said, I didn't know anything. This was 2012, so I just was just putting out videos, putting out music, things like that. But when I came back in January, and in order for me to push this channel, I had to get in there and do my homework, because, having a YouTube channel, it is work. You just can't sign into the account, open it up and expect, anything to happen. You've got to go in there and do the legwork. You've got to plan it. You've got to be doing something that you enjoy doing because you need to do it frequently. So people can get to know you, because I feel like this, and I've learned this the hard way. If you're not posting enough, where people continually see you, they might see one video and be like, oh, that was pretty cool, and then you don't post anything, it's a month later, those guys are pretty much forgotten about you, and they're going about their way, and they formed other habits, but if you're putting something out there, pretty consistent, and the people who are watching you keep coming back, if they just tell one friend and they just tell one friend, well, you know how that goes, and people start to see you, things start to grow and things start to happen, and then you're in a much better place, because like I said, you can't just open up an account and just say, all right, here's a video, and that's it, and expect everything to come out well, or your channel just will not grow.
Gotcha. That was a nice um, thing about it. Um, so, do you have any pets? Emotion?
No pets, no pets. Used to have fish a
No.
long time
Okay.
ago, but no pets now.
Okay. Who is your favorite YouTuber besides yourself?
My favorite YouTuber. Oh
Yep.
man, there's a lot of guys that go out there and watch. I don't think I have a particular favorite. I'm in so many different channels because there's a ton of creative creators out there that do an excellent job. Some of them, I wish I could just copy, but I need to do my own thing. But there's so many guys out there that just do a wonderful job. They create some great content. And that's the reason I keep going back to those channels, because if it wasn't a good channel or for somebody I didn't like, I definitely wouldn't be going back to see them, after I left that first time. So I can't say for certain that there is one favorite, but I do like, all, I tend to go, because I'm a musician, I try and find all of those people who are doing those live performances and things like that, some of them out there on the street, some of them in the house, they're doing these tiny concerts is what they call, and I really enjoy those, and I've gotten to meet a few people in some of those sessions, and we started chatting, we started friendship, and next thing you know, we're visiting each other quite frequently.
That's a great advice, Emotion.
Thank you.
Is there anything you would like to say to anyone who's watching?
Well, I'll say this, I appreciate, all the love and support that's out there, because, there's been a couple of times where I just wanted to just shut it down and just walk away. People, your good friends will pick you up and keep motivating you. They'll keep pushing you, and I have a particular friend, that I talk to quite frequently, and he'll talk me off the cliff every once in a while, and we share great ideas, and it's just good to surround yourself with the people, that are successful or doesn't necessarily even have to be successful, but those people that are wanting to move to that next level, who genuinely want to help you and genuinely care about you. Those are people that you need to surround yourself with, and it makes life so much better.
That's very good. Do you have like I know you have something in mind. Do you have a song you could do for us today?
Well, I could, right before we got on here, I was working on some stuff from my other channel. The other channel name is Writing with Emotion. So I'm going to give you a little preview of the tune we've been working on.
All right, take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, performing the song, here is Emotion.
I see you standing there. Your beauty fills the air. You turned away every dance, so I don't even know if I have a chance. As we stand there, our eyes meet. It was like it's supposed to be. I hope you feel the same, but I don't even know your name. Say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me. Won't you say the last dance for me? Won't you say the last dance for me? All right, so that was something that we started over another channel, Writing with Emotion. We got sent over, so I'm about to finish it, and I'm gonna probably post that this weekend.
Okay.
And it's a pretty special song, and if you listen to the words, it's just kind of like, this guy, he just walked into this beautiful ballroom, and across the room he sees this gorgeous lady just standing there, and the only thing he wants to do is dance with her just that one time, so that's hence the song, Save That Last Dance for Me. So it's a work in progress, but I think we're going to have it finished up by this weekend. But with that being said,
Okay. Well,
I'll give you a little more a treat here. I'll sing you another tune.
sure. Go ahead.
Now, keep in mind, I am a ballad guy, so I'm gonna stick to some ballads today. That's what I've been doing all day today. If I were to say that I used to love you, and would it make your day to know that it was true? I really miss you. And what if you told me that you'd love me too? Where would we begin? What if we just start something new? And what if we just start something new? What if you told me that I love again the day I kissed you? And would you tell your friends you met someone new that's really into you? Forget all those things they keep telling you about the things you should do. And let me have your heart, 'cause there's nothing new about the way I love you. And what if we just start something new? And what if we just start something new? Just me and you.
What an amazing song.
All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I mentioned this too, so all of my tunes that I do, everything that I do is original. I very, very seldom do covers. I have done a few, but on my channel, it's primarily, I think I have two covers out of, my 55 or so videos. But I just enjoy writing, trying to tell a story, so that's kind of like what I do.
Well, that was a very good song, Emotion. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And
You
you're
got time?
welcome to come to the concert
All right. All
um,
right.
next Saturday
You got
on
a
my
concert
show.
next
So
Saturday?
if you want to be on my show for a concert, that would be wonderful.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna check my schedule, see what I got going on.
Sure.
So, uh, so what do you got? You got time for another one, or what do you want to do there?
Well, I think that might be it for today.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, you know what? I really appreciate you having me. I enjoyed being here. I wish you much love and success. And thanks for just having me around.
You're welcome. And I'll drop your link in the chat and we'll find a raid.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye. Okay, guys, that was Emotion New Soul. Oh my goodness. I love his music. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I appreciate everyone coming up today. And you're welcome, Charlene Hill. You're welcome. Let me thank you, Charlene Hill. Thank you. Here is his link. Check him out. And then let's see if I can find a raid. Wait. Okay, here we go. Please check him out. And now we're gonna find a raid. Well, Okay, guys, we're gonna go raid this guy. It's your boy Leo. Let's go raid him. Boy Leo. Let's do a Mr. Fulton raid. Excuse me. Hashtag Mr. Fulton raid. Click on that link, and I will see you guys there. Thank you guys so much. Oh, you're welcome, Emotion, anytime. We're gonna go check out It's Your Boy Leo. Let's do a hashtag Mr. Fulton raid, and I'll see you guys in the raid. Bye, guys.